Today we're going to be scrambling an egg in its shell, which is also known as making a golden egg. So first you want to get a new tennis ball, something clean, preferably new. Grab yourself a ruler and a permanent marker, and you are going to make a pair of dots about an inch apart from each other on one side of the tennis ball. And then if you imagine that the tennis ball is the earth and the dots are on the equator, you're going to make a second set of dots on that same imaginary equator on the exact opposite side of the tennis ball from the first set of dots. And you'll take an awl, which is this, looks like a really sharp screwdriver, and you're going to use the awl to make holes where you've drawn your dots. So you're just going to drive the awl right through your dots. Make sure you're careful. Don't poke yourself. Now you're going to get yourself a box cutter or a mat cutter or a carpet knife, something super sharp and sturdy. And again, be very careful. And you're going to start cutting in between the first set of dots, and you are going to go halfway around your tennis ball until you reach the other set of dots. And remember, please be careful. So now you've got something that looks kind of like a Pac-Man here. And so to really get the egg spinning, we're going to need some rope. We're going to need some rope handles. So get some thin nylon rope and cut about 30 inches. And you don't need a ruler that long. You just take 15 inches and then double it over. And you can use your awl to push the rope through the holes that you've made in your tennis ball. So you'll take one 30-inch piece of rope and you will push the end of it from the outside to the inside of the tennis ball, and then carry it through the middle of the tennis ball to the hole right next to it, and you'll bring it out that second hole. So now you've got a long handle here. Make an overhand knot there. Tie it really tight. You do not want this thing flying apart while you're trying to spin an egg in here, believe me. Good strong overhand knot. And you're going to do the same thing on the other side. So now you've got a Pac-Man with a pair of rope handles. So you pop your egg in there and get one of those really big, wide rubber bands like you see on broccoli and asparagus and stuff, and just put that around the tennis ball there so your egg doesn't fly out while you're spinning it. So you're going to grab each handle in your hands and you just spin that thing around in front of you like you're a kid with a toy, maybe like a yo-yo or something, spin it around, and when you pull your hands apart, it's going to rotate the egg really fast, faster than you could do just with your own hands. And if you actually hold a flashlight up to your scrambled egg, you'll see that if it's scrambled properly, it'll be orange, it'll light up orange, and if it's unscrambled, it will be yellow. And that's a nifty way to check that out. And you can actually spin this in front of a laser tachometer, and it'll show you how many rotations per minute you've got. And we've got between 200 and 250 rotations. And there was a little science moment where you learn about centrifugal force, which is, of course, what scrambles the contents of the egg anyway. So you can actually take metal egg cups and put them inside of your pot and keep the eggs in the egg cups. Put a couple of inches of water in there. And that's really handy because then when you go to dump your eggs out into your prepared ice bath, which you've of course got waiting to cool your eggs off, you don't have to drain the water out or burn yourself or anything like that. You just grab a pair of tongs and lift those egg cups out and just dump the eggs right into the ice bath. So our eggs have boiled for about 15 minutes and we're finally ready to peel them and see what's inside. And you can see that we've got a uniform